Okay, guys, so as we are waiting, let me hasten to say that this course is also streamed live on YouTube. So if you cannot have access to the Zoom, you can also watch live on YouTube now. I think we'll only stream the beginner session on YouTube. I mean, the first day on YouTube. So if you cannot watch us live from Zoom, you can also join on YouTube to watch it. Okay. So thank you very much. And we are starting very soon. Okay. So for the purposes of, or for the purpose of keeping track record of those who are joining now, to give them the most services, I would, okay, someone is saying Facebook link. No, we are streaming on YouTube now. We are streaming on YouTube. So go to YouTube, Dr. Harmonics, and follow Dr. Harmonics on YouTube. Then you can also join us live over there, okay? Okay, so someone is saying the voice is so low. I'm trying to correct it if it's okay. So I'm sharing the course attendance, the attendance sheet with you. Everybody should just take 30 seconds to fill it. I've sent it to the chat room. If you are on this Zoom right now, just fill the attendance sheet. It will just take you less than 5 seconds to fill the sheet. So please, let's do that before we start the course. Let's do that before we start the course. And if we have any good offers for you guys, it is based on this attendance sheet that we are going to give you the offers. And if it comes to certain bonuses or certain promotions, we are going to refer to this attendance sheet. So please, if you are present over here, kindly fill the attendance sheet before we start the course. Okay. Okay, guys, so you are welcome. You are welcome. How do I fill the attendance sheet? Okay, so just click on the link. I just sent the link to the group. You can fill the attendance sheet over there. Yeah, so we are now about to start. We are about to start. Okay. Okay. Okay, so you are welcome to the Smart Forex Trading course. And this course is basically a 1-week course. Okay, it's just a 1-week course. And I will urge everybody to be present throughout, this course from Monday to Friday, so that you get a lot from this course. This course is for people who are new to Forex and people have already started trading, but they actually want to get a strong foundation so that they can make the most, or they can make some good money out of the market, okay? And please, you must be very, very attentive during this course. And this course is for people who are really serious. For me, I believe that Forex trading is not for everyone. It's for people who are really hungry to make the most out of the market. So if you are really here to make money, then please let me see that you type in I am. If you are here to make money, just type I am. Type I am. If you are in to make money, just type I am. I am. Just let me see that I am flowing. I am, I am, I am, I am. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So I can see 117 people in this meeting, and I'm hoping that from now to Friday, we'll be seeing 117 people. I'm hoping that we should get to about 200 by tomorrow or something. So please invite your friends who want to learn Forex, let them join as soon as possible. Okay. Now, this course would cover a lot, okay? So the purpose of this course is for you to understand the entire overview of the market. You would also be able to understand basic chart patterns formation on the chart. You'll be able to use fundamental analysis to forecast the market, and you'll be able to make meaningful decisions when it comes to forecasting the market, okay? So we are going to learn about we are going to go through the introduction of the market. Then we'll also be using some forecasting tools to actually forecast the market and decide whether to buy or sell, okay? So my name is Dr. Harmonics, and I'm the CEO of Gold Forex Institute. So I'm the CEO of Gold Forex Institute and FS Gold Trading Limited. I can see a lot of people hands up. I'll give room for questions. So once it's time for questions, I'll just open the floor for everybody to answer the question. I would entreat everybody to put their questions down so that when it's time for questions, you can actually ask your questions so that there will be some discipline in the room, okay? Okay. Okay, so who is Dr. Harmonics? So Dr. Harmonics, my real name is actually Louis Boa, right? My real name is Louis Boa. You can Google me on, you can search me on Google or anywhere. And I'm the CEO of Gold Forex Institute. I worked 8 years in the banking sector. So I started with some banks in Ghana. I don't want to mention their names. So my career actually started with a major bank in Ghana, international bank in Ghana. Then from there, I went to another investment bank. Okay, I went to another investment bank. And later, so I had about 8 years banking experience. Within that time, I was already a Forex trader, actually. Now, during the 2017 banking crisis, I decided to resign. And you know what comes with resigning from your job? I mean, you go through a whole lot of challenges. Okay, so someone is asking what's the time duration for teaching every day? The time duration is actually 2 hours, okay? The time duration is actually 2 hours. So in 2017, I resigned from my job and started to go Forex full time, right? Now, what made me started Forex trading? Now, before that, I have 13 years experience on the market. So during my national service in 2008, so I'm 35 years of age, and 2008, I started learning how to trade Forex. In fact, my second job that I found myself working with, anytime I mention Forex, they feel like, now, I mean, you are disturbing us with Forex. They didn't see the future. And trust you me, these people, some of them are not even working. They are jobless now. So I was attending events, taking courses, and they didn't see the future in Forex. Okay. Sometimes opportunity will meet you when you have 1,000 weeks of preparation to meet that opportunity. Now, I had an opportunity, but trust you me, if I was not ready for it would have eluded me. Okay. Now, what happened was that in 2008, I just typed how to make quick money. Okay, I just typed how to make quick money on Google, and I found some interesting investment instruments such as Hives. Who knows what Hives is? Hives. If you know Hives, let me know. Just type the answer at the chat room. If you know the meaning of Hives, just chat or just type the answer in the chat room. If you know the meaning of Hives. So the full meaning, so it seems nobody knows the full meaning of Hives. So Hives means high yield investment payment. Okay. High yield investment payment. Okay. High yield investment payment. Some call it high yield investment Ponzi schemes. Okay, so you see Hives, you see binary options, right? You see binary options. So you see binary options. You would also see stock trading, right? Stock trading. And you see Forex. Now, I wanted to make quick money. I wanted to make good money. So I went for Hives. Now, Hives is basically those times you have Hives like Oil of Asia. You have Hives like Life Trust Invest. There are a whole lot. You see, recently you heard people talking about Loom or whatever it is, that people somehow you deposit 100 cedis and tomorrow or in the next week you'll be giving 200% and the rest. These were actually high yield interest payment. And whatever is happening now, it has already happened so many years ago, and it is still recurring. Okay. Now, these things happen to you to know the truth, to find your truth, and then you chance on to do Forex trading. Better you trade. And we've done so many things. When you are employed, you are unemployed, and you get or you come and stay home, you will find yourself doing things that you would want to make money out of it. You understand? Now, in 2012, I lost, so from $500, I moved it to $5,000 with Hives. There was an investment called Life Trust Invest, right? I made profits of almost $5,000 from it, and I lost everything. Now, the currency or the electronic currency that we're using for these Hives was called Liberty Reserve. How many of you have heard about Liberty Reserve? If you've heard about Liberty Reserve, type I have. Liberty Reserve. If you've not heard about this, then that means that most of you were young at that time. Liberty Reserve was the Bitcoin at that time. Please, can you hear my voice? Can you hear my voice? Can you hear my voice? Please, if you can hear my voice, let me know. If you can hear my voice, let me know. Loud and clear. Thank you. So if you can't hear my voice, check from your end. Now, Liberty Reserve was the Bitcoin at that time. Now, there is a merchant at Circle. I think I've forgotten the name, but This guy, he was changing, how do you call it? Liberty Reserve and money bookers and this kind of electronic currencies. Now, this guy lost millions of dollars. What happened with Liberty Reserve was that the CEO of Liberty Reserve was arrested in Costa Rica for money laundering. It was perceived that, or the United States Illicit Financial Service said Liberty Reserve was act of money laundering. So anybody that had Liberty Reserve in their wallet lost everything. So the investment that required you to deposit and withdraw with Liberty Reserve, everybody lost that money. You understand? Now, excuse me, guys. Now, I wanted to do a more legitimate kind of investment. I wanted a more regulated investment. That is when I chanced on to what? Forex trading. That's when I chanced on the Forex trading. Okay. That's when I chanced on to Forex trading. Okay, guys, a minute. Okay. So that's when I chanced on to Forex trading. Okay. Now, I wanted a more regulated kind of investment. That's why I moved to Forex trading. So I learned Forex trading on my own, on YouTube, in books and whatever. Now, it took me so many years. Right now, I have 30 years experience on the market. Now, it took me so many years to actually understand the Forex market very well. At a point, I make money and I lose the money. I make money and I lose the money. I knew how to make the money, but how to keep the money, how to be consistent on the market, I need a professional touch. So I took some courses from Cartilian. I took a course from Timothy Size, the penny stock trader. You see, he was more into penny stocking. That means that he's able to turn small money into bigger amount of money within the shortest possible time. And that was the transformation that I saw in 2017 when XRP Ripple, XRP, how many of you have heard about XRP? If you've heard about XRP, just type I have. XRP Ripple is a crypto coin. It's a crypto coin. Have you heard about XRP? XRP Ripple. If you've heard about that, just type I have. I have. Okay. So in 2017, I turned $8,000. You remember XRP Ripple moved from 0.25, right, to $3.2. Within 3 weeks, November 2017, I moved $8,000 to $128,000 in 3 weeks, right? And this was my breakthrough. This was actually my breakthrough. Now, when I resigned from the banking sector, within 1 month, my girlfriend left me. This is a true story. Okay, this is actually a true story. My girlfriend left me in 1 month. Now I started doing drop shipping. I started doing drop shipping. Like I created a shop on eBay. I created a shop on eBay. I was not actually having the goods. So I buy from people, then I would reduce the amount, but I would increase the shipping fee. So my profit was actually in the shipping fee, and my goods looked more, the price of my goods were cheaper compared to those people who actually had the product. So they buy from me, right? They buy from me, then I would buy from the main sellers and I would make some profit there. So that means that the shipping address, I would rather use those who purchase from me. I'll put their shipping address over there so that when the products are being shipped, it will be shipped to them. Now, I was in a single room, self-contained, after 8 years in the banking sector. Now, when I get out from the room, you remember I had resigned from job, then they will be calling me in my bag. That means ladies' bag. Interesting, eh? This is a real life story. Now, it's so funny, eh? Sometimes anytime I talk about this thing, I tend to cry over these petty things. But life is a struggle. That is why we know where we came from. Sometimes when you are hungry, that is when you become successful in the industry. When you understand your why you want to go into Forex, that is how you are going to excel. The reason why you are going to Forex will make you a successful trader. Forex is not for everybody. It's for people who are really hungry to make it, right? And you see, those people that you see them making noise and whatever, Forex traders, there are Forex traders out there who are really trading and making money. Some, you see, some people making some few coins and they think they are, see, Forex trading is a skill and you need a very good mentor to take you through the act of trading. You understand? You need a very good mentor to take you through the act of trading. Let's go back to the story. So when I resigned, I had this skill, but I was not trading. At a point, I even paid $12,000 to take mentorship outside, right? I paid $12,000, I paid $5,000. That's when I was working. Now, what happened was that when I resigned from the banking job, anything that I do is not, I don't get any kind of success from it. And I feel like I didn't know anything apart from banking. Okay. When you look at my old pictures and you look at my current pictures, my old pictures, I look more like a 50-year-old man. And now that I'm old, I look younger. So money can change situations. Money can even make you look fine small. You understand? So money should be the reason why you want to trade for. You want to change your destiny. You want to rewrite your story. You want to, probably you are not from a good home and you want to change that story, right? And you can only be successful if you actually change. Guys, a minute. Oh, a minute. Okay, guys, so sorry for that. Sorry for that. Now, so so I decided to so my first broker is actually eToro, right? eToro was my first broker. I mean, there is a broker. So a broker is actually a bank that you would want to open a Forex account with them so that you start trading on the Forex market, okay? Now, eToro was my first broker. eToro was my first broker. It was a social trading platform that I went to post my WhatsApp link over there for people to join my group. And now when these people joined, these people were from UK, from so many countries, like from Lebanon, UK, from US, so many countries. And now this is what happened. I was giving them free signal service. Free signal service is basically you giving a trade alert that buy at this price, close at this price, and they will also do the same and make money, right? Now, this is what happened. I gave them the signals. They were making a lot of money. Okay. Okay, so before we continue, if you've not filled the form, I'm sending the form right now. Kindly fill the form if you are participating in this class. Kindly fill the form so that you can also enjoy some offers from us. Thank you. Okay. So what happened was that they were making a lot of money, and I said, okay, so I gave it to them for like 3 months, and they were making a lot of money. And on the 3rd month, I said, hey guys, you are making a lot of money. So this is the time for you to actually pay me. So at that time, you see these people from UK and the rest, they have money. At that time, I was charging $150 a week. And these people were making money. There is this strategy that I was using. I've seen some mentors now using it. It's basically the 7 candle strategy, where you usually place the trade during the Asian session around 3 a.m. when everybody is asleep. That's when we wake up and trade. And these people were making money. And it got to a time I said, okay, now you have to pay me. So because they were making money now, they felt like, yes, I mean, they can pay for this service. $150 a week was nothing to them. And I was fortunate. I had about 4 Lebanese. They were willing to pay me 5,000 USD a month. 5,000 USD a month for tuition. Now, at that time, I was using, I've been forgetting the car. I think it was Ford or something, right? At that time, I was using like Ford or something. And at a point, it broke down. I had to move from, so they were in Ghana, actually. So I had to move from Kwabenya. I was staying in Kwabenya. Hey, this is a story. And what happened was that from Kwabenya to Tema, I had to join a Trotsky. A Forex mentor in a Trotsky going to teach people how to make money. Amazing. And these guys, I got there. In fact, they believed in me, even though I was not having money, because I was not trading. I had resigned from work and broke man, Charlie. I had a skill. So I went there, and what happened was that I was lecturing them, and they were seeing the effect of my tuition. Now, I go there, these people were having about 500,000 USD, 100,000 USD. Now, anytime I go there, they pay me $700 each at that time, 2016 or 2017. So by the time, I think there were 5 people. By the time I lived there, I was having about $3,500 every week. Now, imagine $3,500 changed into CDs at that time in my bag, sitting in Trotro. And by the time I finished, I was having about $25,000 after 1 month. You understand? It was amazing. It was really amazing. Now, this was the breakthrough. And this is how I had money to start Gold Forex Institute. And since then, trust you me, I've been making money over and over and over and over again. Now, why did I share this story? I know some of you might really relate with my story. Some of you are like, they've gone through the hard way and they want to make it. Now, I didn't start with any money on the market. I didn't start with any money. I was making profits for people and they were giving me money. I go to them, I trade the account, I make like maybe 3% a day or something, and they give me small percentage and add that to my money. Now, if I didn't have that skill to actually trade Forex, where was I going to start from? Like, I didn't have any means. You understand? And it is the hunger that pushed me to actually excel in this trade. Now, my commenters call me the veteran because I have so many years of experience on the market. And trust you me, what you are going to learn from here till the end of your course, you are going to see real tuition over here. You are going to experience Forex trading in different dimensions, especially if you're able to move on to the STR strategy course, then you are going to see different dimensions. You can see in the Telegram group how people are able to draw the patterns and all those things. Most of them are mentees from Gold Forex Institute who have gone through the STR strategy course. You understand? So this is an opportunity for you to also gain a skill that can actually turn around. You don't know what will happen in life. This is a skill that when you are even 100 years, you can actually trade on the market. Okay. So thank you very much. My name is Dr. Harmonics, and let's go on to the reason why we are here, the main cause for the day. Okay. Okay, so now by the end of the course, you are going to understand the entire overview of the market, right? And you are going to know how to open a Forex account. You are also going to understand how to trade without emotions. Now, one of the reasons why people fail on the market is because they trade with emotions. Now, the fear of losing out or the fear of losing is what makes people exit the market very early, or when they are making profit, they exit the market very early. Okay, that is the fear. I mean, the fear is what make people lose on the market. Now, in the Forex market, about 88% of people fail on the market. Okay, about 88% of people fail on the market, and just about 18 or 12% excel on the market. Now, if Forex is that easy, then everybody will be a millionaire. You cannot make money from what everybody is doing out there. You have to learn the unthinkable. You have to learn the extra, the difficult courses or the difficult insights of the market is what gives the money, not what everybody is, learning out there. People are talking about price action is the holy grail of Forex and whatever. See, if price action is the holy grail of Forex, where you talk about head and shoulder, double top, double bottom, and all those kind of patterns, yes, everybody knows that. If that is what gives the money, like everybody will be a millionaire. That is why you need to go the extra mile to know what the institutions are doing, to know what the big banks are doing, okay? And these are the theories that actually gives the money, okay? So you're also going to analyze the classical, or you're going to use the forecasting tools, like the classical chart patterns, like head and shoulder, double bottom. There are so many, forecasting tools that you can actually use to predict the market. You're going to learn that, but our main emphasis will be on the risk management, how to calculate your risk before you enter the market. That will be our main focus, because we don't want you to get high blood pressure after 2 years of trading. High blood pressure goes with trading. And for you to avoid that, you actually have to learn how to calculate your risk the right way before you enter the market, so that you not get up at 2 a.m. and freak out, expecting that, or you might be thinking your trade is going against you for so many pips and you'll be losing out. So once you're able to set your risk policy and you go by the risk policy, you can sleep soundly, because you know that in the worst scenario, this is exactly the amount of money I'm going to lose when the trade goes against me. So you don't panic, or you don't get up with the fear and you eventually develop heart attack or high blood pressure. So we'll teach you how to trade without emotions. And trust you me, a lot of experienced traders are out there who are very good on the market, but they don't know how to calculate their risk. And this is what actually keeps them inconsistent, or makes them inconsistent. Once you know how to calculate your risk very well, you are going to make a lot of money on the market. Now let's go to chapter 1. Now, what is Forex? Please, if you have any idea about Forex, just type it there. Let me know what is Forex. What is Forex? Let me know what Forex is. If you've read anything about Forex, let me know what is Forex. Please, what is Forex? Just type it and let me see whether you have any idea about Forex. What is Forex? Forex. Forex. Foreign exchange. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, you are right. Foreign exchange. Okay, trading currency pair, demand and supply of currencies. Amazing, amazing. You guys have learned something about Forex. So this course will be very interactive. Forex trading is basically the FOR means foreign, and EX means what? Exchange, okay? And EX means exchange. Now, it is a global market where we trade currencies, commodities, indices, stocks, and different assets, okay? So basically, the Forex market is a platform where we're able to speculate the market by trading currencies, commodities, indices, stocks, and a whole lot of assets, okay? Okay. Now, who are these major market players? Who are these major market players? So first of all, we have the super banks. The super banks. Now, it's just like Bank of Ghana. It's just like Ghana Commercial Bank. It's just like ADB and the rest. Now, if you want to pay your school fees, right, in the UK, okay, you want to exchange your Ghana cedi into pound to make payment. Now, once you authorize your bank to actually make £1,000 in your favor, or £1,000, you should actually pay your school fees on your behalf with £1,000. That means that you are exchanging your cedi to pound to actually make that payment. That transaction is basically Forex trading. Now, you want to go to Dubai to enjoy yourself with some sweet holiday, okay? You walk to a Forex bureau, and you tell the Forex Bureau attendant, hey, madam, I want to change $1,000 and travel with it as spending money to go and chill in Dubai. Now, you exchanging your CD to the dollar to travel to Dubai is an act of foreign exchange, which is Forex trading, okay? Now, hedge funds also deal in Forex trading. So hedge funds mostly employ proprietary traders where they can actually trade on, they can actually trade for them with hope of making profit for bigger institutions. Okay, so hedge funds also deal in Forex trading. Multinational corporations, they are not in the business for actually making profits. Now, they actually use Forex trading for hedging purposes. Now, how do multinationals use Forex for hedging purposes? Let's say I am an importer of toys from China, right? I'm in Ghana, I'm an importer of toys from China. I'm an importer of toys from China. I want to import toys from China. Let's say we are in July. I'm expecting the goods to arrive in December so that I will sell it to people during the December, the Christmas Eve or the Christmas time. Now, I want to buy toys worth 100,000 USD. Now, I go to my bank and tell them that they should do letter of credit or they should transfer 100,000 USD to this company so that, you are making that payment on my behalf. Now, the exchange rate that the person is offered is, let's say, 8 Ghana cedis per dollar. That means that the person will need 800,000 cedis, right, to be able to make a payment of $100,000. Now, in 5 months' time or in 6 months' time, which will be December, so in 5 months' time, which will be December, now you don't know whether the price of the dollar will go up or it will go down, okay? Now, if in December, the price of the dollar goes up, that means that you bought it cheap and the price of the dollar goes up, you are going to make some profit on the transaction. Because if you had waited to December to place the order, you would have bought it at, let's say, 8.5. But since you ordered and you made payment earlier with 8 cedis per dollar, that means that the price of the product itself in December is going to escalate or go up. So you are making profit already on the transaction. Now, let's look at the flip side. What if in December the price had come down? That means that you are going to lose on the transaction. Okay, so what most companies do is that they are going to rather place the trade on their MT4, on their trading platform. So they bought the dollar and use that money to make payments for the toys. Now, when it comes to the to hedging, they are going to place a trade, a sell. That means that they expect the dollar to fall in the next 5 months. Now, even though they are making profit on the transaction in the next 5 months, they will lose on their trading. A moment. Okay. Now, even though they will be making profit on their transaction, they will be losing on the trade that they place, right? Now, let's look at this side, on the flip side. What if in 5 months' time, the dollar had reduced to, let's say, 7.5? Now, in this case, they are going to lose on the transaction because the value of the toys in December would have reduced, the prices would have reduced, which would have reflected in the loss already on the transaction to the importer. Now, he could have also hedged against interest rates by going to buy or by going to sell on the trading platform. Now, when you sell on the trading platform, it means that you expect price to fall in the ensuing days or in the ensuing future, right? Now, in 5 months' time, if you are sold on the platform, you would have made profit, right? You would have made profit. But on the transaction, you would have lost. So the profit that you made on the trading platform would have made it up for the difference in the interest rate. Okay, so hedging by multinational is purposely for the interest rate risk. That means that they want to make it up for the difference in interest rate. That is why they hedge. So multinationals use forex trading not for profit motive, but to hedge against interest rate. Okay. Now, how do central banks use forex to control inflation? Now, what is inflation? So let me know what inflation is. Can you tell me what inflation is? What is inflation? Please, what is inflation? What is inflation? Let me know what you think inflation is. What is inflation? Persistent rise in prices, increase in the general price of goods. Okay. More money is chasing fewer goods. I love that. That is classroom definition. General increase in price of goods. The rise in prices, the fluctuation of a currency. Okay. Okay. Increase in price of goods and services. Inflation is okay. That's great. Everybody is correct over here. Now, inflation is basically when a lot of money is chasing fewer goods. Okay. Let's take, for example, the era of during the COVID time, there was high demand for nose masks. You remember? Now, during that time, what happened was that there was a lot of demand for nose masks, but the production for nose masks was very low. That means that the supply of the nose masks was not able to meet the demand of the nose mask. So it will also require that people would have to, the demand is high, the supply is low. So it is survival of the fittest. If you have a lot of money, then you'll be able to get the nose mask. And these things or this activity shot the price of nose masks to the roof. Now, when a lot of money is in circulation, but supply of goods and services or production is very low, it will cause inflation. And that means that it will shoot price of goods and services high, because it's like when pear or you want to buy pear and the season for pear harvesting is over, you see that the price of pear increases. Or when you want to go and buy yam and the season for yam is over, you realize that the price of yam increases. That means that the supply of yam or the number of yam available is reduced. So you need extra money, survival of the fittest. If you have more money, you get a yam. So the price of yam automatically shoots up. And that is why the price of goods and services goes up. Now, in a country when there is inflation, there are two things that, or these are the main things that the central bank used to regulate inflation. Recently, I was interviewed on Joy News as to how the government of Ghana can reduce inflation and that stuff. I was the resource guy. Now, there are two things involved. It's either they reduce or they increase the bank reserve ratio. Now, the bank reserve ratio is basically the amount of money that should be seated at the bank all the time for panic withdrawals. Okay. Now, when the central bank increases the bank reserve ratio, what happens is that the bank will need more money to meet up the requirements. So it's able to do a lot of promotions to get a lot of money from the customers. increase their rates to get a lot of customers coming in. That is how they're able to move money from the economy to the banks, so that the current asset of the bank, what is current asset? Current asset is basically bank balance, cash balance, stocks, and the others. Now, the current asset of the bank will increase because they are moving money from the economy to the bank, right? Now, the central bank will also increase interest rates. And when interest rate is increased, there are two things involved. One, the interest on investment will increase. Okay. Now, when interest on investment is increased, what happens is that there is people will now move from collecting loans from the bank, rather they will move to investment, because now you can see that treasury bill rate has increased. Okay. So that means that investing in treasury bill is very attractive now. So people would want to go and invest in the bank and get a lot of money rather than spending or going into business that also has some iota of risk, and you might even risk all your money. So at this point, people want to invest more. And while they are investing, more money is collected from the economy into the bank, thereby stabilizing the supply and demand of money in the economy and the production of goods and services, which will stabilize the price of goods and services. Now, interest on loan will also go up. Now, when interest on loan goes up, it deters people from taking loans from the bank to actually come and do businesses and spend, right? So once it deters people from taking loans from the bank, it also prevents more money floating into the economy, which we already have money in supply. So once money is reduced, or we don't allow, the central bank doesn't allow money to flow into the economy, it helps to stabilize the economy in terms of inflation. Now, let's look at the flip side of it. What if there was deflation? Deflation is when there's a lot of production, but there's no money to buy these goods and services. So one, the central bank can print a lot of CDs. You can print a lot of CDs, okay, so that there will be money in the banks for loans. Now, he would rather reduce interest rate. When he reduces interest rate, investment rate will be low. That means that it will not look attractive for people to go and invest at the bank. However, low interest on loans will also be low. That means that people will find it very attractive to take loans from the bank and come and do business because there's no money in the system. Okay, so once that is done, then they would meet up with the demand of, or they'll meet up with the supply of goods and services, thereby stabilizing the economy. Okay, so basically that is it. Let me give you one example of the United States economy. Okay, after the COVID, the economy was not doing well at all. So during the COVID, people needed, United States wanted to bring the economy back. So what did he do? He started with the tapering. He started with tapering, and he gave a lot of money to the citizens. So people were giving money to spend because they were not having money. They are out of work for a very long time. So they gave people money. They reduced rates for people to take loans just to boost the economy back, right? For production to go on. Now, since they printed I think they printed over $3 trillion or so into the system, and they gave a lot of people money. Now, whatever you do, it has some effects in the future. Now, because there was a lot of money in circulation for people or for the economy to be boosted back, now it got to a point that there was a lot of money in circulation. So people were spending, consumer spending increased, but they were not able to meet the supply of goods and services. That means that the production was quite low, but this, the spending or the demand for this production was very huge. So now the central bank has to come in, and now you can see that there are a lot of rate hikes in the United States. That means that they are increasing their rate. Inflation currently is at around 8.6, but interest rates are around 1 point something. So that means that there will be interest rate hikes over the period of time. Next week, I'm maybe expecting another rate hikes, about 7.5 basis point rate hikes, which should shoot the dollar up again. Okay, so there will be a couple of rate hikes until the gap between the inflation figure and the interest rate figure reduces, so that it will try to curb the inflation currently in the United States. And once there is rate hikes, it also means that they are increasing rates, which is very attractive for investors to invest in the money in the US Treasury bonds, or the US Treasury bill, as you will say, okay, the US Treasury bill. So people are now investing rather than spending. That is why crypto is going down, because people are now investing into fiat, the United States dollar, and taking money from crypto, because crypto, they see it not to be a stable coin. Now, when the United States dollar starts falling, a lot of people will now invest into crypto because they want a stable coin where they will be investing into USDT and crypto. Okay, so that is what is causing the crypto market to actually fall like that. Now, retail forex traders, you and I are retail forex traders. We speculate the market and make money out of the market. Introducing brokers are basically, they work for brokers. So brokers are actually banks that you would open a forex account with them and trade on the market. So they will give you access to the trading platform. A broker, he will give you access to the trading platform so that you'll be able to fund your money and decide to buy or sell euro to the dollar or pound to the dollar or whatever asset you want to trade in. Okay, so the introducing brokers, also, I am also an introducing broker. That means that I will introduce a very good broker to my mentees so that they'll be able to trade the market and also make some money out of the market. Okay, now let's move on. I'll give room for questions so that you can ask all your questions that you want to. Okay, so someone is saying, but increase in interest rate can cause production costs to rise. Yes, you see, when there is increase in interest rate, sometimes you see that when people go and take loans from the bank, they would also want to put some, prices on their goods for it to also increase. It is there like that, but the effect is not as great as the latter. You understand? So please, it can also cause some level of minor inflation. Who controls the market? You and I control them. Okay, so who controls the forex market? The forex market is an algorithm. Okay, is an algorithm. No one controls the market. It's basically on demand and supply. So it is there. Okay, so let's continue. Now, what is traded on the forex market? The simple answer is money. Now, think of forex as buying shares in an economy. Let's say Ghana. Okay. Now, if you expect or you see the Ghana economy to be okay, to be strong, and you expect the economy to boost in the near future, you buy the currency against other currencies. Right? Now, if you expect, or if you are seeing the economy to be weak and you expect it to be even weaker, you sell the currency against other currencies. Okay. Now, the strength of the economy has a direct relationship on the value of the currency. So once the economy is doing well, the currency tends to shoot up. Once the economy is not performing, the currency tends to fall. And the result is what you are seeing over there. That's why Baumia said, what? The fundamental will expose you or something. So it is what it is. That's what is happening. You see, the central bank wanted to actually reduce, like curb the interest rate over there. But what happened was that they issue a lot of treasury bonds, like foreign bonds, so that people will invest a lot into dollars and they'll have a lot of dollars in their in the economy, so that it will curb the demand for the dollar is high, so it will increase the supply to meet up for the dollar, which will make the Ghana cedi strong. But hey, it's happened that the fundamentals are already weak. So no matter the amount of dollar that you pump into the system, the fundamentals are weak. So the economy will still expose you. Thank you for reminding me, Reginald. Okay. So basically, it is what it is. The strength of a currency has a direct correlation with the performance of that specific economy. Now, what is the advantages of forex trading? Forex trading, you have individual control. Nobody will come and hold your neck. Hey, buy. Hey, sell. No. Nobody will come and put gun on your head. The broker will come. If you don't buy, I'll shoot you. No, it doesn't happen like that. It's never going to happen like that. You have your independence. You decide when to buy or sell an asset. Nobody will come and hold your neck. Hey, buy. If you don't buy, I'm going to shoot you. No, it doesn't work like that. You have control as to when to buy and when to sell. The market is 24 hours a day, 5 days in a week. It opens on Sunday at 9 p.m. and closes on Friday at 9 p.m. Now, you can also have a free demonstration account. That means that you can have a free demonstration account, which we call a demo account. You can have a free demo account to actually practice on the market until you get your strategy right and start trading live account. Hey, but me, I don't believe in demo account because the emotions attached to demo account is not like real account. I believe that when you're able to deposit good money and you minimize your risk, you are going to make money over, because you see, Forex is such that you learn on the chart. So if you reduce your risk and trade your live account and control your emotions, by the time you lose, let's say 50 trades or 30 trades, you will still be in profits for like it will go against you like 30%. And once you master the strategy on the real chart, by the time you master it, you'll be able to, losing 30%, you can easily recover it. So I believe in even practicing with a real account, but reduce your risk. Some people are greedy, such that they will push in everything. I'll tell you a story, right? I'll tell you a story, very, very interesting story. I have two stories. I'll tell you maybe tomorrow. So reduce your risk, and once you do that, you can be profitable in the long run. Now, let me show you something. Why I say you should reduce your risk. For me, I'm a swing trader. That means that I swing the highs and lows of the market. There are people who are day traders. That means that they don't leave their trade overnight. Okay. And we have scalpers. Scalpers are the papa traders. They can place trade 5 minutes, they are out. And we have position traders, like the big banks. They can take a position on the market, whether they are going strong on dollar for this year. That means that they will buy dollar till the end of the year. Okay. So I am a swinger. And we also have day traders who actually trade by day. That means that they don't leave their trade overnight. We'll talk more about that in the future. Okay. So let's say you have now, let's say you have $1,000, and as a trader, you don't want to raise 1 to 3% of your account per trade, right? Okay. Now I have 10 trades. Trade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Then I have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, see, Forex is not about the number of wins on the market. It's about the quality of trades that you place. It's about the quality of trades. Let me show you something. Now, you can see this account. The current balance running is what? $204, right? You can see it over here, $207. This is the current running profit, right? Now, I want to show you something. Now, I deposited $100,000. Let me connect. Let me connect and show you. I want to show you why it is good to pick quality trades and not quantity. That's why I'm a swing trader, okay? I want to show you guys why I do that. Forex is about quality of trades, not quantity. Okay. 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 Now, look at these losses. So what happened was that 100,000. Now let's count the number of loss. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The losses are the blue ones, right? The red ones. The red ones are the losses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? 10 losses. Now let's look at the profit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 profits and 10 losses. But look at the profit. Profit is $1,098, right? Now, my running trade, I have this on my account, right? So you can see that it's about the quality of trades, not the quantity. So when you are trading, you should focus on the quality of trade and not the quantity, okay? You should focus on the quality of trade and not what? The quantity. Okay. Okay. Oh, someone said you can't see it. Okay, I just shared it. So I was telling you that assuming you have 10 trades. So trade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, as a trader, you want to risk. I hope you guys can see my screen now. If you can see my screen, just type I can. You can't see now. Oh, people can see it. Please, if you can't, just check from your end. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, let's say you want to risk 1% of your account per trade and target 5% as a swing trader. Now, let's say here was your first trade was a loss, second loss, third loss, fourth loss, fifth loss, sixth win, loss, win, win, loss. Now, if you lose, you are going to lose 1% of your money because you are risking 1% and you are targeting trade setup that will give you up to like 5%. Now, if you lose 1%. So 1, 1, 1, 1. If you win, you are making 5%. 5, 1, 5, 5, 1. That is why I chose to be a swing trader. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 would give you what? 7% loss. Now, 3 trades, 3 wins, which will give you 15%. So 50 minus 7 is what? 8% profitable. That means that you made 3 trades, you were in profit with 3 trades and you lost 7, yet you are profitable 8%. So for me, and you see, this will not work for everyone. There are some people who don't have the patience to wait. Now, the patience that you have to see your trade hit your invalidation point to take you out of the market in a loss, you should have that same patience to make sure that your trade also go and hit your target price. Okay, so Forex is about discipline. It's about, if you are not disciplined, you can't be a swing trader. Okay, so please, you should exercise the maximum discipline when you are actually, and I'll show you how to calculate your risk, your loss size, everything. And once you do it well, you will not get, or you will not find yourself trading with emotions. Okay, you will not find yourself trading with emotions. So trust you me, I'm going to give you nothing but the best over here. Okay. Now there's transparency in information provided. That means that brokers in utmost good faith give you all the relevant materials that you actually need to profit on the market. But trust you me, Forex is very easy to learn, but very difficult to master. That is why you need a course like this course or a mentor like Dr. Harmonics to take you through the Forex journey, to reduce your learning curve so that you'll be able to master Forex with ease. Okay. Now, there are wide options, or there are wide asset classes to trade from. You can trade in currencies, commodities, indices, stocks, whatever. Okay. So there is also reasonable cost. Now, when you go to the Forex Bureau, when you see the price code, you have buying price and what? Selling price. You can have maybe $, the buying price to be, let's say, 8.0, and selling price to be, let's say, 8.5 or 8.3, right? Now, the difference between the buying price and the selling price is called a spread. That goes to the Forex Bureau owner as profit, okay? Now, when it comes to Forex, we have what is called quote, okay? We have what is called quote. We have what is called quote. Now let me show you something over here. Okay, let me show you from trading view. Let me see whether I'll get it from trading view for you. Okay, I don't have it on trading view. I'll try and get it tomorrow for you. What is a spread and all those things. Let me see. Okay. Now, when you look on a trading platform, okay, when you look over here, you can see that we have price on the left and price on the right. This is it. We have price on the left and price on the right. Now, the difference between the left, the bid and the ask price, this one are the bid and the ask price. The difference between them is called the spread. And the spread is the two that you have over here. The two is the spread. So the spread is quantified or expressed in money, and based on the risk or the money that you are investing in the market, the broker will take the spread as a fee. Okay, the broker will take the spread as a fee. So the moment you place the trade goes into negative. Before, when it goes in your direction, it will then turn to positive. The initial charge that takes the trade to negative is called the spread, and that is what goes to the broker as fees. I hope you understand. I hope the explanation is okay. Now, okay. So brokers tend to lure traders with very tight spread just for them to join them. But sometimes it is not as you see it. Okay. So don't be enticed so much on tight spread. Sometimes it's just a bait to get you to them. Okay. And you can make a lot of money in profit. You can make a lot of money in Forex, but you can also lose money in Forex. That is why you should use your stop loss, your invalidation point. We'll talk about that. And you should also practice good risk management policy. You have to know in advance how much you should risk on the market before you enter. You should know your future from the beginning. You should know the worst that can happen to your account from the beginning, so that it will prevent you from trading with emotions. You don't want to get there when you are trading with emotions. It's 2 a.m., you want to sleep and your trade is still in a loss and you're freaking out, thinking that, hey, what is going to happen when I wake up and all the money is gone? Trade without emotions. Use proper risk management. And I'm going to show you how to calculate your risk the right way so that you will be able to apply proper risk management. I'll recommend a video on my YouTube, how to calculate loss size the right way. Go and watch that video. It's very, very important to discuss how to calculate the loss size for every Forex account size, how to calculate the loss size for every Forex account size. When you go to my YouTube channel, I think I'm in a black, I don't know, but go and look for this video and watch it. The second video you want to watch is how to use TradingView app. How to use the TradingView app. Okay, the app that we use for the analysis, how to use it. So I've made a comprehensive video on how to use this up. Go and watch it on my YouTube channel. Okay. You can also go and watch the video where the University of Ghana student, a female, $10,000 to $10,000 in I think in 1 week. Go and watch that video, and it will inspire you to also achieve greatness. Now, what are the careers in forex trading? You can be a retail forex trader. You can be a retail forex trader. Okay, you can be a retail forex trader. Please, if you are now joining, don't forget to fill the attendance form. Don't forget to fill the attendance form. I've just sent it to you. It will help us to know the people joining, so that if we have any customized promotions or benefits for them, this would be an evidence that you really joined the class. Thank you. So you can be a retail forex trader or investor, speculate the market and make profit. You can be a proprietary fund manager. That means that you trade funds for, there are hedge funds that need proprietary fund managers. So you can go through their evaluation process. Once you pass, you can move to a live trading account where you can make money. You can trade millions of dollars as a proprietary fund manager. Personally, I'm also a proprietary fund manager. Okay. Now, you can also be a forex signal alert provider. Now, as forex signal alert provider is how I started. We give trade calls. So buy raw USD at this price, close at this price, break even at this price. And that goes with a fee. So subscribers pay a fee, and the analysts analyze the market and give them these signals for them to trade and profit on the market. Whether you make profit or loss, you have to pay me. You understand? So that is the role of a signal alert provider. So he charges a small fee for giving that service. Now, an introducing broker is employed by a broker. It's an independent broker who normally recruits mentees or forex traders for that broker, so that the mentees or the traders can actually use their trading platform. Okay, it's like you introducing people to a broker for them, and for them to trade on their platform, and the broker will pay you commissions for the trade that the traders trade. Okay. Now, who is a forex analyst? Forex analyst, you can be a forex analyst. So someone is asking which broker are we using. I would tell you about the broker I'm using, so that you guys can also open an account with them. And I think by tomorrow I should be able to get the link for you, so that you guys can actually open an account with the broker, and you can also enjoy services from that. Let me see something. Okay, I'll try and send it tomorrow. Please, if you've not joined the Telegram group, please join. There is a Telegram group that people are analyzing the market, like-minded traders. They are analyzing the market and be trading and making profits. You want to join the mentorship page, and when you go to the chat icon, you click on it, you look for discuss, and it should send you to the chat room where you can actually send messages yourself. So you want to join the chat room so that you can also follow and see what they are doing, and you can learn from that until you become a pro. Okay. Now, who is a forex analyst like you and I? Want to analyze the market and make some money. A forex tutor like me, I have that capacity to also teach you to become a professional forex trader. You can also be a forex expert advisor once you want to be a programmer, to program your own robot, so that instead of you trading with emotions, you customize your robot to use your own strategy to trade the market, so that it will be free from emotions and other stuff. Once you want to learn how to be an expert advisor programmer, we have a course for that, a practical course with at Gold Forex Institute that you can. It's not free. This one is not free. Actually, it comes with a cost. You might want to contact us and we'll give you more information about that, so that you can also be a freelancer, or you can also, there are a lot of people on Fiverr and other places that they need your service a lot. I'm telling you, it's of high demand. And you can also create your own, strategies with the robot and rent them. That means that people will put them on their account, and every month they'll be paying for subscription services, or people make profit out of it, and automatically it will be sharing profit. So a lot goes into forex trading over here. Okay. Now, some things to consider when you see a forex broker. You should look at the security of the broker, whether the broker is well regulated. There is tier 1 regulators such as the United States Futures Commission. We have the Financial Conduct Authority from the UK, the Cyprus Securities and Exchange Commission, the Australian Securities and Exchange. See, we have a lot of regulators. Before you choose a broker, make sure the broker is well regulated. Okay. Now, there is transaction cost. The transaction cost for the brokers, if the spread is small, it's okay. But sometimes don't be loyal with spread, because spread can be deceiving. Some brokers don't rely on spread. They rely on you making losses, like my bet, so that it will become profit to them. And you don't want to be with such brokers. So an average spread is okay for a very good broker. Okay. Deposit and withdrawal options. A good broker should have easy deposit and withdrawal options. Okay. A good broker should have easy deposit and withdrawal options. Now, a good broker should have a user-friendly trading platform to actually to make it very easy for you to trade on the market. The execution on a very good broker should be very, very fast. It should be instant execution, okay? And customer service from a good broker is very, very swift. When you want to get customer service from a good broker, they are very swift. They will attend to you very easily, and you get prompt service. Now, to open a forex account, you have to get a link, which we will share the link to you tomorrow. Okay, we share the link to you tomorrow. I'm hoping that tomorrow, Wednesday, but I'll try and get it for you tomorrow, so that you will be able to open your first trading account, and that's what you'll be using to trade. Okay, and once you open a trading account, you'll be able to, you get opportunities to be in our VIP group, where you enjoy premium service in with Gold Forex Institute with Dr. Amo. You get the opportunity to trade live with me. Okay. Okay, so registration, you go through the registration process, you input your bio data and everything. They will ask for documents. So you need to get your Ghana card or any national ID with your date of birth or voter's ID, any of them. Then you need a proof of residence, either a bank statement with your residential address on it. If you don't have a residential address, you can change it. You can get utility bill with a tenancy agreement, anything that you need to open a bank account is the same thing you need to open a forex account. Okay. Once those documents are submitted, within 1 to 3 working days, the broker will activate your accounts and you are ready for trading on the biggest financial market in the world. Now, let's do this assessment. What is forex? Let me see it at the chat room. We are almost giving room for questions. So what is forex? What is forex? What is forex? What is forex? Please type your answer in the, or you can raise your hands and you can. So for financial exchange, foreign exchange, okay. Foreign exchange, foreign exchange, foreign exchange. Okay, foreign exchange. Okay. Who are some of the major? Okay, who is a forex signal alert provider? Who is a signal alert? Who is a forex signal alert provider? 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 It's a no. So a Forex signal alert provider is someone who gives trade calls as to when to buy and sell, and in return, the subscribers pay the provider a fee monthly. Okay, someone who gives trade signals. Okay, people indicate the direction of the market. Okay, that's great. Okay, a person who tells you when to buy and sell a currency or commodity. And someone who gives signal for free. Who told you signal is free? Okay. So if you give signals at a fee, you are not a signal alert provider. Thank you very much. Your answer to is right. Okay. So give me some of the advantages of Forex trading. Some of the advantages of Forex trading. Individual control. I've given you a just individual control. Free demonstration account is very profitable. Okay. What documents are required in opening a Forex account? What documents are required in opening a Forex account? What document? Ghana card, okay. Okay, Ghana card, ID card, utility document, okay, bank statement, thank you. Okay, thank you, thank you. So who are some of the major stakeholders of the market? Who are some of the major stakeholders of the market? Who are some of the major stakeholders of the market? Let me link to YouTube to see what they are doing. Who are some of the major stakeholders of the market? Who are some of the major stakeholders of the central banks, super banks? Thank you. Okay. 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 Someone said freedom. Okay, super banks. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, now what are some of the deposit and withdrawal options for funding account? Now with Forex account, you can fund with Visa card, you can fund with MasterCard, you can fund with mobile money, you can fund with Bankwire, you can fund with Netella, you can fund with Skrill, you can fund with USDT. You can fund with USDT, which is crypto. Okay, so there are so many ways of funding the Forex market. Now it's time for questions. We've even finished chapter 1 very early, so we have a lot of time for questions. Okay, so it's time for questions. Once you want to ask a question, you can ask it in the chat room, or you can raise your hands and I'll allow you to speak. Okay. Okay, so this course, you can actually, the first one, you can actually watch it on YouTube. Okay. You can actually watch it on YouTube. Okay, so someone is saying, why Dr. Harmonics? My STR strategy is based on Harmonics. My strength, I'm a pro in Harmonics trading, and I got that name from my mentor, from my mentee, sorry. So they gave me that name as Dr. Harmonics, and a doctor who is into Harmonics is Dr. Harmonics. Thank you very much. Can you do everything on a smartphone? If you are serious about trading, get a laptop. Get a laptop. Now, after this course, after this course, you want to do STR strategy course. Okay, that one. Once you finish this course, you want to move on to the professional course, which is the STR strategy course. That separates the beginners from the pro, traders. Okay, that course is very detailed, and if you want to trade like me, understand the ideology, the concept that I use, then you would want to do STR strategy course. Okay, so a moment, guys, a moment. Okay, guys. Okay, you spoke of quality trade. So how do you identify a quality trade to invest? So for quality trade, you should be able to have so many confluences. So you should have a very good strategy, such that your strategy should be something that you can always rely on. A strategy that gives you, that keeps you profitable all the time, okay? And you see, the market is such that you need a very good system, something that is proven, something that doesn't probably fail all the time, okay? Now, you see, strategies is not what gives you the money that you want. One, it comes with the psychology and the risk management. So if you know how to calculate your risk very well, you know how your system works, you understand the psychology behind your system, then you'll be profitable in the long run. Now, my STR strategy is based on 5 theories. It's based on Elliott waves, it's based on harmonic patterns, it's based on smart money concept, divergence, and classical chart patterns, right? Now, all these theories must be present before you place a trade. Now, the role of harmonic pattern is for you to identify the whole pattern, the direction of the market. Now, the Fibonacci ratios are used to identify the kind of patterns that are forming. And Fibonacci ratio is a theory on its own. Harmonic trading is a theory on its own. Now, smart money concept is used to identify, or the breakout of market structure in the smart money concept is used to identify the beep of the harmonic pattern. So let me show you an example on the screen. I want to show you something over here. Now, all the things that you see over here, right? This, you see X, A, B, C, D. These are harmonic patterns, right? So there is a theory called Fibonacci ratio. That is what we use to determine the harmonic patterns. And the legs of the pattern will determine where the trade is coming to, okay? Now the Fibonacci ratio will tell you where the D is coming to. The breakout of market structure, you will learn all these things in the advanced course. The B will give you, the breakout of market structure will always form the B. Now, we enter the trade at C. Normal harmonic pattern, you are supposed to enter at D, but we enter at C. Now, we have something called divergence, which we use to enter, or it gives us, or it tells us that the market is about to change direction. So it gives us a very good place to enter the market. Now, there's something called Elliott wave corrections. So after you've entered your first trade, how do you add on more trades before So you cannot enter one trade and you hold around one trade for it to get here. There will be Elliott wave corrections forming along these legs, which will tell you to actually add on more trades. So you see someone loading about 50 trades at one place. It doesn't work like that. What if this trade reverses and goes back a little? You are doomed. That is why you should know exactly where to place a trade. And Elliott wave corrections will help you to know exactly when to add on new position. So each theory, Elliott wave is a theory on its own, smart money is a theory on its own, harmonic is a theory on its own, divergence is a theory on its own, but we've taken the relevant ones, the relevant theories out of it, which is used in the STR strategy course, and it helps you to actually place quality trade. So imagine you have a trade here. Imagine it gets to this level. You sell over here. Your stop loss. You come to the 1 hour time frame. You see, so maybe your trade is around maybe here, right? When you go here, it goes to touch here. You put your stop loss, your invalidation point, the price at which when it gets there, your trade should close in a loss. You put it here. Now, look at your distance, the distance between your entry price and your stop loss. Let's say you are risking 2% on it. Now, look at your target. Now you're expecting trade to come here. So look at your entry. From here, let's say from here, this is your risk. How many of this will complete from here to here? That's about 1:6. Okay, that means that this trade can give you a quality trade. Losing on a trade is a loss. A trade is not always a loss when you lose. A trade is a loss, can also be a loss when you even make profit, because you do not follow the rules of your system. That means that you should get a very profitable system, follow the rules, and between the look at the risk from here to here. Let's say you are risking 2%. From here to here will give us like 10%. So you are risking 2% to get 10%, and that is quality trade. Now, the theories or the STR strategy will help you learn the harmonic patterns, Elliott wave, divergence, smart money concept. They are all over here. What you are seeing over here has about 5 theories over here, and you will be taught in the STR strategy course. Okay, let me leave for more questions before we continue tomorrow. We are going to continue tomorrow, and this session will be very, very interactive. Like, you learn a lot from this course. After this course, I don't think you are going to learn any course, any foundation course, or any beginner course. Once you are taught, make sure you go through the lesson. See, this course, if you want the slides, the videos, you have to subscribe to our library. I think it's 300 CDs or so. You subscribe, you have access to all the pre-recorded versions, the PDF, the videos, and everything. You have it over there. Okay. So basically, when you want it, that's where you get it. But this course is actually for free. It's actually for free, no strings attached, nothing. Okay. I'm doing it for free for you this time. I'm a gentleman. Okay. So any more question? Any more question? So Forex analyst, he analyzes the market. He analyzes the market and tell you when to buy. He analyzes the market and make profit. So and make profit on the market. Forex analyst can also work with a broker. Okay. Any other question? What's my favorite pair? I don't have a favorite pair. Once it fits into my strategy, that's what I do. Is there setups for this STR strategy? A lot, a lot. When you go to my Telegram channel, you have a lot of setups for this STR strategy. Okay, so we'll learn the currency pairs. From tomorrow, we'll learn the currency pairs. Okay. Do you keep a trading journal? Yes, I keep a trading journal. I have a trading journal, and I'll share it with you. It's very, very let me see. I'll share it with you, trading journal. Okay, tomorrow, remember me, I'll show you how a trading journal, I think I have one here, let me see. So it's automated actually. It's automated, I have everything in it. I want to show you guys. Okay. So the trading journal looks like this. Okay. So everything that you post over here, it's more automated. You understand? So I share this one with most of my mentees. I'll share it. If you've done STR, I'll put it in the library so that you can also create your own strategy out of it. Okay. Okay. So this is a trading journal. This is a trading journal that I used to trade. Okay. Okay. Any advice for we beginners? For beginners, yes, trading is not a quick, get rich quick scheme. Okay. You need to go through the levels. You need to learn the right way. And trading is the only career that has a direct relationship with learning. The more you learn, the more you earn. And at my level, I still learn. Okay. So we would go through this together, and trust you me, I'll make a lot of people very good traders like we already have in our STR groups and other chat rooms. People have benefited from my course, and they are really, you can see the trades that people are placing in the group. Most of them have done STR and they are doing very, very well. So please, let's meet tomorrow, and we'll have another foundation course or smart forex trading course. STR course is not 300 cedis, sorry. The 300 is the foundation library, is the library, if you want to have access to the videos and slides. Okay. So thank you very much, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Please, I am expecting everybody to be on this meeting tomorrow. Let's develop another source of money so that we can tackle our why. We can find solutions to why we joined this course. My name is Dr. Harmonics. Follow me on Instagram, Dr. Harmonics. Go and subscribe to my YouTube videos. And the videos I told you to watch, go and watch them. Okay, go to Instagram, Dr. Harmonics, and follow me over there. We'll be vibing more. And join the Telegram groups, the Telegram chat room. I do a lot of sessions over there. So you want to join so that I can be updating you all the time. My name is Dr. Harmonics, and I'll always be your favorite mentor. See you tomorrow. Thank you.